So in the remaining minutes of this broadcast, I want to talk to black people in particular about this time. Elijah Muhammad taught me the best English lesson that I could learn about verb and subject agreement. He said, brother, we are in the present. Our actions must not belong to the past. We are free, so we should act like free men. Get out of a slave mentality, looking for others to do for us what we could unite and do for ourselves. The time is the end of our servitude to white America. Please understand that you are no longer to be their servitude slave. We must come out of their names. Johnson, Jones, Smith, O'Reilly, Culpeper, Woodpecker, Mr. Green, Mr. Black, Mr. White, Mr. Brown. These are their names. They are creatures of a creature. You are creatures of the Creator, so you should wear a name of God Himself, for you are a direct descendant of God, the aboriginal people of the earth. You don't look like a free man. All the great works that you do it in their names. You've been baptized in their way of civilization. No wonder Master Farrakhan said that we were savages, and a savage is a person that has lost the knowledge of self and is living a beast life. When you get to know the time, then you must make a decision. I want to make a free step. If you don't, surely the Quran says man is in loss by the time. Well, I talked about loss a few broadcasts ago of white America and black America, but I want to specifically talk to black people today about how you are losing. You know you're a loser. Even though you have a black president, you are not satisfied because he's not there to fulfill a black agenda in the first term or now that he's reelected in a second term. That is not what the CEO of a corporate giant has to do. He has to work for the stockholders. The question is, are you a real citizen of America, or are we lawful captives wearing their names? And they made us citizens by the 14th Amendment and took it away in the 13th Amendment. What do you mean by that, Farrakhan? We were allowed to be a citizen, but it was said that if the slave returned to any illegal behavior, he could lose that status as a free man and as a citizen. Wow. Look at how many black people are in prison right now as felons. And even though our population is growing and our brown brothers' population is growing, and the demographers are saying that by the year 2046, America will be a brown nation. Every man with a vote. Well, do you think that the racist element in white America wants to see that reality when every vote will count and their population is diminishing while ours is increasing? That means with one vote, you could be governor. With one vote, in the hands of black and brown. You could be senators. In one vote, you could be ruling America. Well, how does that sit with a racist mind? It doesn't sit well. So birth control must be practiced among the native people, the Indians, among the blacks, among the Mexicans. This birth control is a death plan for us. What must be done? We must separate from our open enemy and begin the thought in our mind, we are free people. Let's take a free step and build a nation of our own. This is what God promised. God doesn't promise the children of Israel a land of their own and fail to get it for them. He promises and he fulfills his promise.